Hey folks, it's Trina here, executive and leadership coach for Mission Driven Women in Leadership. And I help women who are stuck in the leadership depletion exhaustion cycle, but they want to work and lead and have impact in a way that's sustainable long term. So if that sounds like you and this is something that you know you need support with, you are in the right place. And today we're talking about how mission-driven leaders can thrive in high-stress work environments. And this is something that comes up a lot, particularly now because, as we've gone through this pandemic, it seems like for a lot of mission-driven leaders, the stress at work has increased even more. And I'm hearing this from a lot of clients and, former colleagues and people who work in either mission-driven organizations or a social impact arm of a company where there seems to be a lot of stress right now. And so how do you thrive in these environments? And there are unexpected ways that you can thrive in this environment, and that's what I want to talk about today. And before I get to that, if you know that you're struggling to thrive and you're under a lot of pressure at work and this is something that you need support with and you're kind of feeling frazzled and all over the place and you're looking for support to help you get through it, I'd love to talk. So sign up for a free sustainable leadership discovery session and we can talk about how I can support you where you're struggling and a concrete plan to help you move forward. So the link is below this video if you'd like to learn more and sign up for the discovery session. And I'd love to talk to you and connect. Okay, so again, how do mission-driven leaders thrive in high-stress work environments? And again, it's an unexpected way that you can thrive. And so it really comes down to having a mind, body, spirit connection. And I know people talk a lot about the mind, body, spirit, but when it comes to work, it is really, really important. And I don't know where we got this idea that everything that you are, who you are as a person, somehow doesn't count anymore when you go to work. We have this idea that when you go to work, you're just this quintessential professional. You turn off your spirituality, you turn off your personality, you turn off your frustrations and all these things about who you are as a person. And then you just show up and do the job and that's it. And nothing could be further from the truth. All those things impact how you show up. All those things impact how you lead. All those things impact how you interact with people and how you let people interact with you, how you get the job done, all those sorts of things. And so, when you're in a high stress work environment and if you are in a place where you're feeling like there's an erosion of your self-confidence or something like that, or you're feeling uncertain, one of the things that is really valuable and unexpected for many, but is tapping into your power source. And what do I mean by your power source? I mean that thing that gives you strength, the thing that bolsters you up, the thing that gives you confidence, the thing that when something's going wrong in your life that you can lean and depend on, that holds you up and reminds you of who you are. That is the thing that you really have to tap into when you're in a high stress work environment to get things done, to be able to move discriminately and to be able to be discerning about decisions and move fast and move quickly and all of that. So, for me, my power source is always knowing where I come from and who raised me. The fact that I was raised by, really strong, loving women, excuse me, I was raised by really strong, loving women. And that gives me courage. That's something that I can always lean back on and that I remember it's something that gives me strength. So when I need strength, that is a thing that I often will lean on. And so I encourage you to think about, what gives you strength? What do you lean on? Is it your family? Is it your ancestors? Is it your faith? Is it, where you come from, how you were raised, where you went to school, whatever you take pride in, whatever you take, joy in, that encourage you and that bolsters you forward. That's the thing that you really want to lean into and tap into as your power source. Because when you are in a high stress work environment, you need something to connect into that is internal. Because when you're dealing with those type of environments, everything is external, and you can get into a position where those external sort of guideposts, those external challenges can feel like the thing that's guiding you, as opposed to that inner source, that inner power inside of you being the thing that's guiding you to the decisions that you need to make day to day. So again, I encourage you to think about, what is your power source? What do you need to tap into when you're in a high stress environment, when everything's not going right, or you have a lot of moving parts and you're feeling a little frazzled, or maybe, your self-confidence isn't where it needs to be, or, maybe it's taken a hit for some reason, or whatever it is. What's that power source? What's that thing that you can connect into, that makes you feel like, I remember this. I remember who I am. I know who I am. I know why I'm here. I know what I can do. And that power source helps you to set boundaries. It helps you to be very discriminating about what you can and can't do. It helps you prioritize. It helps you do all those things. But again, that's the inner thing that you have to tap into. It's not just about the external skills that you have, but the inner resource that you have that will help you to navigate that a lot better. Okay, so again, what is your power source? I encourage you to find it and tap into it. And again, if this is something that that you've struggled with, if you're a mission-driven leader, and you know that, hey, you're dealing with some office politics that are really frustrating, and you're not sure how you want to deal with it to move forward, and you need some support, let's talk about it. So be sure to sign up for a free sustainable leadership discovery session. The link is below this video, and you can just sign up there, and I'd love to talk to you and connect and see how I can support you. And that's all for today. Take good care, and I'll talk to you soon.